I use self-employed Quickbooks to keep track of my income and business expenses. Add expense manually. On the 25th of May, I made a purchase from Too Good to Go. I use them as the vendor, and I'll show you why in a moment next. Because I paid for the product through the app. $7.59 was the total. I could attach a receipt, but I'm not going to because I have the receipts in a couple of folders. But I will put in YouTube and blog product examples. I'm writing this in the notes. So if I'm ever questions, well, I purchased the product through the app. I uploaded videos about it, and I write about it. How I use the app to save money, to get quality food at discount prices. Save. I buy food through the app to save money. I get quality food at discount prices. I upload videos speaking about the app that I use, Too Good to Go, and those videos generate income for me. The same thing with my website/blog. I write about it. I write about the Too Good to Go app, how I use it to buy quality food at discount prices. That becomes a legitimate business expense. So I'm keeping track of the money I spend on the food as a business expense. Also, the miles I drive to the restaurant and back. You can write off the miles. It's because I'm an independent contractor. I'm not getting paid by someone else. I have to pay taxes on the income I earn. I'm doing it. No job is sending me a W-2 form. I create the income from my efforts. An independent contractor, an entrepreneur, a freelancer. Well, that food I buy can legitimately become a business expense because I'm continuing to build the playlist. I'm earning money from the videos I'm uploading, and when I write about the app on my websites or blogs. You know I'm an entrepreneur. You know I'm a gig worker. You know I'm trying to get a handful of businesses off the ground online, and I'm right there. I've done the hard time. I've developed and working for free for a lot of years, developing skills, becoming more self-sufficient, using an app like self-employed Quickbooks and learning how to use it on the laptop, the desktop. And everything else in between. I'm doing it all and teaching myself how to do my own taxes. Continuing the financial education that is leading me to a much more freedom lifestyle, a less worrisome when it comes to finances. My income's low, and it's been low for a long time. However, I have invested wisely. So now I'm going to show you why tell you this. I'm going to show you a screenshot inside my self-employed Quickbooks, and it looks like I'm poor, but I know what's around the corner. And I continue to gain financial education. I continue to become my own financial advisor. I continue to educate myself when it comes to money and having my money work for me. So don't let this low number give you the impression that's who I am. I took a pay cut for a long time by choice. because I wanted to live a much more fruitful lifestyle, a more luxurious lifestyle. Have what I want when I want it. To me, that's freedom. And not be overly concerned about money anymore, not giving all my time for money. I know what's around the corner. And if you watch me, I've said many times, I am a part of the next generation of self-made multimillionaires. So with all of that being said, I'm going to show you why using the self-employed QuickBooks app on the fly to list my income. I have a lot of it set on using artificial intelligence. When my income comes in, it just files it for me. And sometimes I have to manually enter business expenses. Well, now I'm going to show you why I manually entered Too Good To Go. And it's because when I buy Too Good To Go products, quality food at discount prices, I use the Coinbase Visa debit card because I receive crypto back. I don't want the cash back, I want the crypto back because it's a lot more valuable, especially utility crypto. So here we go. I am signed into the QuickBooks Self-Employed on a desktop/laptop. I'm screen recording. So this is how it looks like when I'm in the transactions area. Why? Now, the reason I'm showing you this, because me showing you how I manually inputted the business expense information in the beginning of the video using the app, you come to this area on a desktop or laptop. Oops, sorry. And I'm going here and I'm going to scroll down to spending. I'm going to leave this on all the past 12 months, and I'm going to skip these two. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Too Good To Go. Enter. And it shows you, because I inputted the information manually in the app, it shows you here all your business expenses every time I use the Too Good To Go app. Now, if I go like this and I click this here, it downloads it. And let me go over here. The download button. There you go. At tax time, I print this out. See, that one didn't change. For some reason, this one won't change, but that's okay. I print this out at the end of the year, and I place it in my folder. And then I create my own folder, like when I used to pay an accountant. I would bring in all my paperwork. They would create a folder for me. I'm just doing all the work myself. So this is the kind of stuff you learn. Then you could tally up. Well, it does it for you. I'm going to close this now. Tells you right here how much you spent, how much I spent buying food using the Too Good To Go app. This is the kind of stuff you need to learn to become self-sufficient. And it's working for me. Being an entrepreneur by yourself is very difficult. Not going down the path with a supportive partner. I come from an environment that didn't support me in the beginning. I feel people laughed at me, didn't quite believe in me, said they believed in me, but really didn't believe in me. I'm a part of the next generation of multimillionaires, there's no question about it. The IRS knows what I own. I use a service called CoinTracker that put together my CSV file. My return is 236 pages long because of all my transactions in crypto. All the buys I bought, mainly buys, very little sells. And they also shows the fees that I paid to buy that crypto. I want regulatory clarity to come into play, because then I know once that comes into play, it's going to be used all the utility crypto that I own. I know I'm a part of the next generation of multimillionaires. It's not hoping. I'm not worried anymore. I still work. I'm still doing my thing. I'm studying. I'm gaining skills, becoming more self-sufficient, protecting my assets. And this is a chance of a lifetime. And that goes with using artificial intelligence to become more self-sufficient and investing in those artificial intelligent, apps, software programs, and whatever else is out there. The blockchain. It was all worth it. One thing I didn't mention before, I do own my home. It's a little, but I own something. When it comes time to sell, I'm going to walk away with a little pretty penny, and I feel a modest penny. I'm not relying on selling my real estate and relying on working for someone else until I'm 70, 75 years old. I'm not relying on a pension. I'm not relying on Social Security. I'm relying on myself. Been screwed too many times in my life. I know for a fact people have used my name. They gotten away with it. Whatever. I want no help, no assistance. I'll do it myself. I come from a cruel environment. Nasty people. Now I'm very careful. No one's coming near me. Life can humble you and knock you down. But if that's what it took to get me where I am now, smart. Hold on. I'm sorry I had to take a break, a long break. Producing videos like this takes a lot of work, and I'm not even a pro. Back on track. Just opportunity of a lifetime. I understand, because I'm witnessing it, inflation is destroying a class of people. The middle class who lived comfortable and liked where they are, they want to stay where they are, but they're struggling. They can't save. They can't fight it. They're going down. The struggle's getting harder because, you get to a level of, I'm a comfortable middle class. That's someone's success. And it's being taken away. I didn't want to become a part of the new poor. I saw opportunity. I ignored people. I stopped sharing things with people because unless I meet my match, and I have met one person that I'm doing business with that believes in the opportunities that are rolling out, blockchain, utility crypto, heavy investing in it, using cold storage wallets. And it's refreshing, and it's to me, it's life-saving because I was losing it. Absolutely losing it. The computer technology was giving me a problem, so I'm doing this in short clips. About a year ago, I uploaded a video. I was hysterical. To me, hysterical. Overly emotional, but rightfully so. Because my environment, I don't understand why no one is following lead. I don't understand why nobody's really taking this seriously. They are taking it seriously, but they're taking it seriously with a poor man's mindset. Stretch your dollar, can't do this, keep working. They're not taking action to combat the inflation. They're not taking action to stay up with inflation. I have one friend that showed me, we hung out the other night for a few hours and talked and caught up, and after the party was really nice. She actually dabbles in crypto, and she's listening to me. And I listened to her. We went down two different paths. We've been a part of each other's lives most of our life. And as we get older, we get closer, which is good. But she did tell me, she raised a couple of kids, married, house. I'm single. I live small. I'm an entrepreneur. She can't save money. She's relying on her pension. She's telling me, I have to look that up, 403B, not a 401k. She's relying on a pension. She has a good job. Social Security. And she's already saying it. I'm not gonna have enough to live comfortable. That's upsetting. Why should you be forced to work until you're 70 or 80 years old full time because you're fearful of losing what you have? Because you can't keep up with inflation. You want to work part time and live comfortable and you like what you got, and it's by choice. That's different. It's good you have a little extra income. It keeps you busy, keeps you young, keeps you youthful. That's what you want to do. You do it. I'm not going to retire. I'm going to work till the day I die, but for myself, not for someone else. Anyway, you get what I mean. What's going down in the economy and how it's being played out. I feel the people in power set everything up, from the presidential picks to the new monetary system to breaking down the economy. They're working on it. There's going to be poor on UBI, universal basic income, or you're going to be rich, or you're going to be wealthy. To me, it's going to be wealthy, rich, or poor. There's going to be no more middle class. And that upset me. I mean, I just going through the struggle. I remember when I left my last W-2 job, I struggled. I drove around on my Ford Focus. I was earning money. I was working till 3 a.m. I was banging out debt. I owed, my God, at least 50 grand in debt. I kept that secret, and I did it all alone. I banged out half of it working gig apps. And then I got a little savvy, a little investing here and there, and I got lucky, a few grand here, a few grand there. And then things started getting a little better. And now that my online income is coming in a little more faster daily, and, a lot of small changes, and teaching myself how to invest properly in the right utility crypto, and just so many other things. Cutting corners, and also getting more bang for my buck, staying on top of technology, using technology to lower my bills. I mean, I live on minimal. A lot of people, I say a very high percentage of people, would never live the way I'm living. I'm grateful I own something, but I look at myself and I think I'm poor. I don't feel this is the American dream. I felt this was a wonderful chapter. And now I want more. And I worked for it. And I'm ready for it. Well, it's time to wrap it up. I can't believe the video is 18 minutes long. However, showing you what I've been working on is a part of building my business. I've learned so much. Here's one more thing to tell you, especially you gig workers and you / internet entrepreneurs, all you YouTube creators. When you start doing your own taxes, you learn about forms. The 1040C form. Well, I have an internet business that earns money, but I also earn money out in the field. They mesh. I only put it on one form because if I don't do one, I can't create the other. And I was guided that way, and it makes so much sense. If I don't get out in the field and work and tell you what's going on in the gig world, I can't upload videos. I don't have the content. Same thing with Too Good To Go. I'm uploading videos. I'm writing about the app. I'm writing about a way to get quality food at discount prices. Well, it's meshing. Everything meshes. My phone, I use it for gig work, but I also use it to produce videos. I mean, it's all connected. I write about what I do out in the field. I upload videos about what I do out in the field. It's too much, I guess, intertwined that nobody's ever going to question me. That's stuff you learn when you start doing your own work. Maybe later on, when my internet business really takes off, because I'm branching out, I'm finally getting to something that I joined a few months ago. If that takes off big time, I'll keep it separate. But if you don't have to, why would you? That's the kind of stuff you learn. You become more confident. You understand. That's it. If you stayed this long, you really wanted to hear what was going on. There's so much opportunity. What am I doing tomorrow? I have a $60 payout. Scheduled food delivery. It's a $50 tip. Of course I'm doing it, and it's local. Until the next video clip. Good luck and stay tuned. I will place this in the Internet Education playlist. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.